What's going on, guys? I'm Bill and welcome to Bill's How To. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to fix sliding shower screen doors. Let's get straight into it, guys. Let's do this. Alright guys, so we've got a sliding shower screen with multiple issues. It's got a triple door system here. One door is supposed to knock onto the other, pull it all across, and that's supposed to work nice and smooth. But you can hear this one here has seen better days. It sounds like those bearings are going on it. We've got multiple issues here, so hopefully this one video is going to help you guys out in solving your problems. If we have a look down the bottom here, you can see just how floppy that bottom section of the door is, so we also need to fix that. The first thing you need to do is simply remove this upper cap here. Quickly have a look and check if there's any screws or pop rivets permanently holding this into place. So check both sides and check inside and outside. If you don't have any screws or pop rivets, that means this cap in here simply gets pulled off from the top like that. So we'll remove this one here, get it out of the way. And now we've got access to the track, so that means we can actually see 100% what's happening here. We'll get this door here out of the way and we'll work on one door at a time. So you can hear those bearings, not very good. It's very, very jumpy. You can see there it's also rusted out. And on the bottom here, you can see we've got a little hook there. So this little plastic hook here is designed to clip onto the little lip down the bottom here. So basically where my finger is, there's another little lip. This plastic hook here clips into there and that stops this from flapping around. So that'll also affect how smooth your door opens and closes. So we'll quickly remove this door here and replace these wheels first and foremost. To remove it, just simply lift up. The whole door will come out. We'll put this one here on the side. And if we have a look at the wheels here, I'll wait for this to focus for you guys. You can hear those bearings. Absolute garbage. So we're going to replace these two wheels here. If you're not sure which wheels you need, simply unscrew it, take it into your local hardware store, pick up the wheels that you need, and then come back and you can follow on with this video when we replace it. So we've got the new wheels ready to go. This one here is the style or the model number that we're replacing it with in case anybody has the exact same one. So we've got our new wheels. Now with this section here, you'll notice there's a long slot up on top here, and that's simply for adjustment. What we're going to do now is simply remove it and we're going to put it back in the exact same position. And then if we need to make any adjustments later, we'll do that. So we just simply remove that screw, and it's a two-piece system. So we've got our wheel and bearing on one side, and then we've got a screw. We'll put this screw back in and put that on the side so that we don't lose them. Now we're going to remove this one here. Put it back in, exact same spot that it was in before. So first put it in by hand, line it up exactly where it needs to go. A little bit down. Alright, that one there is replaced, nice and simple. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Might put it on a bit of a different angle for you guys. Hopefully you'll be able to see like that. Just in case you can't see what we're doing. Hold one side, remove that screw, put them both together so you don't lose them, and then we'll get our new one. Back in the exact same position. Alright, so now we've got our new wheels ready to go. We'll put this door back in. So to put the door back in, we slide the bottom side into the shower screen area so that the whole door's inside first. Then just take the top section and hook it on. If you do it the other way around, the bottom section won't have enough clearance. So lift it up, hook these two here on, and that is much, much smoother. Alright, so now we're going to go down the bottom here and we're going to clip that little hook in to make sure that the door doesn't flap around. So down the bottom we've got that little hook. We just need to clip that back underneath. There's a lot of different ways to do it. Easiest way that I find is to take a flathead screwdriver, push that one there down until it clips on. Might need to get you guys in on that angle. And you can see there we've now got that door locked back in place. So now it no longer flaps back and forth. Now that we've got this one here installed, that one there is nice and smooth. We're going to move on to our second door and see if there's any issues on that one. Alright, so now we're on the inside of the shower and we're going to try and work out what's happening with the other two. That one there is nice and smooth. As soon as it connects to this second door here, it starts jumping around. So once again, if we have a look at those wheels, they're definitely rusted. This one's not actually sitting very straight either, so we're going to have to make some adjustments there. And if we have a look at our third door here, this one here is supposed to be a fixed panel, so that means it permanently stays in its fixed position and it doesn't slide back and forth. So if we have a look here, we've got a little bracket here, plastic bracket, and a screw going through it. So this one here is okay, but if we have a look, this side here is actually dropped. So if we follow this one here through, it's separated from the little U channel, and this is the biggest issue that we're having here. So we're going to just slide this one here back into its position, and if we have a look, we're actually missing a little pop rivet here. So you can see there, must have had a pop rivet at some point, but this one here is completely missing. So we'll push this one here back in place, line up those holes, and we'll put a new pop rivet on this one here. Just wiggle this one around until it lines up perfectly. So once we've got the two holes lined up, we can then take our new pop rivet. I'm going to slide this one here through just in case it decides to move. This is going to hold it in place. We can then take our pop rivet gun. If you haven't got a pop rivet, honestly recommend getting one. Very, very handy. Slide that one in, and I'm going to pump this one here with one hand, and it's my left hand, so it might take a bit of time. That actually worked out pretty good. So now we've got that one there pop riveted in place, which means that's completely fixed. And now we can move on to our second door. So now we've got the first door repaired, we've got the fixed panel repaired, we've just got that second one, which is right here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually remove this first door to give me a bit more access to the second one. So we're going to remove that hook from the bottom and then remove the door in the exact same way. Once we've got the hook removed, we'll get this door out of the way here and put it on the side. Alright, now we can slide this one here across. And these wheels here definitely need to be replaced as well. So not sure if you guys can see there, but these ones here are both rusted out as well. So we'll quickly replace these ones here, throw it back in and see if it needs any kind of adjustments. So now we've got the new rollers installed. One more thing we need to factor in is this little plastic bracket down here. You can see it's got a little shaft there. What we need to do is just simply make sure that the door sits on top of that, and once again that's going to help it guide nice and smooth rather than flapping around. So we're going to install it in the exact same way as we did previously. I might need to put the camera back up. So once again, from the inside of the shower, we're going to lift this one here up. Slides nice and smooth, but we need to factor in that little piece of plastic down the bottom. So I'm going to simply lift it up and manually guide it right on top of it. That's now in place, so we'll slide that one across. We'll pick up our third door or our first door, depending on which way you were doing it. Back inside, slide that one there over the top, and we're going to need to push in that little hook once again. So I'll take my flathead screwdriver, push that hook in so that it's not flapping around anymore. So now the hook's attached, it's not flapping around anymore. We need to push it back over. So we'll just make a little bit of clearance by putting pressure on this second door. Slide this one here back over. And now if we test it, it's still a little bit jumpy. So we need to check our alignment here. And if we have a look here, you can see, especially on this back one here, it needs to be adjusted. So what I'm going to do is show you guys how to adjust it here on the front, because I can't show you in the back, it's very, very tight. The easiest way to adjust it now is to simply loosen it off just a little bit. We're going to lift up the wheels and screw it back in, and what I'm doing here is not only leveling everything out, but I'm also locking in those wheels. So to prevent them from jumping off the track in future, if you make this nice and tight here, it doesn't give it enough clearance to be able to jump off the track. So you can see this one here is out of line. Loosen this side here off. We'll lift up the wheel, slide it back down, and lock that one there in. So this one here is now nice and sturdy. It can't jump off the track. I'll do the same thing on the other side. So now that we've got the doors adjusted from both sides, everything's running nice and smooth like brand new. The only thing left to do is put this top cap back on. And if you had any pop rivets or screws on either side, make sure you put those back in. But that there is how to fix a shower screen door. And hopefully this video is going to help you guys out, because we did go through a lot of things here. Hopefully this is going to resolve your issue. As always guys, like, comment and subscribe. Until next time, I'm Bill. Thanks for watching Billshowto.